Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Gong Do, well, formerly Gong Do, now Zhang Kai playthrough, though Zhang is quite old, so I suspect it's going to change soon. I don't know who my actual heir is. We're getting close to Enlightened as well, I say close. We're quite a way off Enlightened, but once we're there we can start doing everything, which is getting all of the things and building ourselves into a proper faction, which will be nice. I've not seen... we've got the Duchy of Wei, that's the only, and the Duchy of Wu. We're yet to have the third one pop up, though we're going to have to deal with one of those sooner or later. And we're at peace at the moment with everybody, aren't we? Yes, that's right, and we're marching armies down here to deal with that. Let's see what I can build. Ooh, we've got quite a lot of public order problems here. Any of these providing public order? What is causing the public order negatives? Population. Yes, we actually need a bigger settlement because... no, we shouldn't be having huge issues. Negative factors, population 12? Is that... see, I'd have thought that would have meant that my city wasn't big enough, but my city does appear to be big enough. Large regional city still seems good to me. And maybe we want to put somebody on an assignment. 12 public order, that seems good. And I'm already moving these guys down, aren't I? Yeah. And you're staying there. You're moving back up here. I'm actually going to start building up another force here as well. At the copper mine. Next turn. Because we're a bit skint. Actually, no, we're lacking in generals. We're not skint. But we're lacking in people who we can actually recruit at the moment. I should have done a bit more promoting of people. Because we can't get people from other factions at all, which does make things a little interesting. So, who are we at war with? I definitely saw an enemy alliance there. Nobody. Little confused by that.
Return to standard position.
Guardians, heavy halberd infantry. Well, they're definitely better than those starter ones. These guys we definitely want to be doing some swapping with because they're quite a cheaper unit. Very high morale. Good melee toughness. They don't have shields. They've got quite low melee power. They're quite good all round. We've got good morale. So I'm going to swap some of them in because we've definitely got enough anti-cav in here. These guys will be good for flanking. We don't lose the levels if we swap like this either. Why does she have different archers?
China is people, not its oppressive warlords.
I mean, they are quite obviously better. Do they lack ammo? Basically, we're buffing up this army as much as we can here. I'm a bit confused as to why he can't get them. He gets some of the extra blue ones. It seems a bit weird.
What do you wish?
What does she provide? So no, they're not from that. And they're 100 ranged power, and these guys are 100 ranged power, so I'm not massively fussed. It's just a bit weird that we can't recruit them here. Odd, never mind. No, I'm not going to bother with them. I was hoping, I was going to think about getting some nice horsemen in there, but that'll do.
Warriors, ahead.
Yep. Where's my other army heading this way? You. Let's do some rejigging here too.
Standard stance.
I'm a bit confused about who gets what and why, to be fair. We've spent quite a lot of our cash there, so that's fine.
Purpose.
Seriously buffing up these forces, which is good. Sorry, quite a bit of just tweaking stuff there, but we want to make sure our armies are perfect. Oh, helps if I actually click and turn. So we've got quite a lot better an army there now. It's a bit confusing as to who gets what and why for the yellow turbans, because we've got less things as well. So yeah. But I'm not complaining, you know, we've still got good armies here.
My will is forged anew. Resume standard positions.
Oh, Sun Ce has taken over reduction of Wu. Or Sun Ce. And they've signed peace, and Lu Bu has declared war on Yuan Shao. Right, you're going to get lots of archers. Or not, because they're bloody expensive. To be fair, every army doesn't need to be extremely set up, so... we've got so much stuff. Extra research rate, I like the sound of. So we do have people we can raise, but I've just spent a big chunk of money, so I'm not going to do too much of that. That's right, I'll leave my territory. We're basically going to control half of China soon, if we expand in the south nicely. We're going to hold that border there because we've got the mountains to hold the line in, we've got the river, you know, so we're in a nice solid position here. Duchy of Wei has declared war on Du Yiling. Okay. Public order. Let's build a temple there. Extra enlightenment and extra research rate. So industry is our actual main income, but we can't get the other one, so we'll get that one. So slowly building up our yellow turban empire here. Not empire, not an empire at all, because obviously an empire would be bad, because we are not empire builders. We are liberating China from the old ways. Don't trust them. That said, we are friends with the Emperor, well, the child Emperor, effectively, because with Gong, who controls the child Emperor at this point. Lots going on in the rest of China. Basically, the rest of China is burning. We are a bastion of peace against the wars which are happening elsewhere. Oh wow, they stopped liking us.
Let us get this.
You used to like me. Let's get some payments per turn out of them. No request. But trade deals and everything does make people happier with you. So Kongrong obviously died. We're happy to leave that slightly in their favour because that makes them happier with us. Unsurprisingly, you know, everybody does hate us. There's not much we can do about that. Who's that? Oh, Gongsun Zan doesn't mind us. Yuan Shao, as always, has a lot of vassals. need more candidates. That's it. I'm not particularly worried. War is going to go well down here. I would like another army, to be fair.
Stay fixed. Exhaustion clouds the mind. Prepare my chambers.
That'll do for now. Just going to start building another army. Even if it's only one stack, they can be used in a defensive capacity alongside garrisons where in places we've taken. So that will still help us. They're pulling out of our territory now. I'm a bit annoyed. We should have grabbed the Child Emperor when it was Chang'an. And half of me does want to just sail some forces up the river to try and grab him. But it would be a long expedition. And we'd take a lot of attrition on the way. Challenge successful. Nice. Okay, we control more than that. That's good. And some people have leveled up again. I'm not paying a huge amount of attention to what I'm doing. I do get that, guys. At this point, I don't really need to worry too much. They're all good, basically. That's the thing which is really makes it really tricky. We're going to push up here.
Summon the merchants. I would browse their goods.
That works.
Do not break.
Ooh, what did I just do? See, this is what confuses me here. Is he definitely gets lots of archer units and that. But not the best archers, which really confuses me. And I want a healer in here next for our last one.
Ever upwards. Remain poised.
I mean, maybe it's been done like that on purpose. Everything's a little bit all over the place. But no, we're going to gain another big chunk of territory here and push out this way. I'm not going to go to war with the Han Empire just yet because obviously that would involve going to war here. But at some point we may do. We're going to expand down here as much as we can. And there's potentially lots of empty territory down there we can start settling too. So satisfaction, because I could tell from his frown he's not particularly satisfied at the moment. I know I've got lots I can do in towns, and we will start looking at that again soon. Right now I want to get everybody into position, because we've been recording for nearly 20 minutes and we've just been repositioning ourselves. Because we could maintain more armies, guys, and that's the other reason we're spending a lot of money on our internals as well. Various wars going on. Ooh, somebody's been destroyed, not by me. Skilled strongholds, owned entirely free. We keep getting that mission. What are the other ones? Research, rally, noble, sympathizers. Okay, let's just jump straight onto that. Reach ascendant. Build to last. Oh. We'll get that one first because it's faster. See, I kind of wish, once I've got so many people, I could kind of tick on them, go, do what you want.
Summon the merchants. I would browse their goods.
We'll go for the medium ones, because this is going to be my big offensive army.
Thrust with conviction and strike true. Be the sword. Prepare my chambers.
This army is going to follow up, because as I said, it's going to hold places. As we go through, we're going to obviously start expanding quite quickly there. And yeah, we're going to have fun, and we're going to pull the enemy to pieces.
I shall not waver. I am at one again. Hold the center. Prepare my chambers. Point forwards as one.
Temple for the Enlightenment. Where we can, levelling up our town seems good to me as well. We're getting there.
My lord?
Honor your...
Let us sell
We
off
have
some
little
more
to
of my
discuss.
massive pile of ancillaries. This is also a good way of crippling them all financially, because they will always accept.
This bodes well for future relations.
And now let's go to somebody else. Let's look at the Duchy of Wei.
Curb
And
your
do the same with him.
dishonest tongue, and we may talk.
So he will potentially give me quite a lot of that. Request a regular payment. We should be able to push this one quite high. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean they're not going to go to war with me, because if they go to war with me, see, he can't actually afford any more than that. So let's get rid of that one. There we go.
This promises good things for our future.
But it does also, having these treaties does slowly make people happier with us. And does feel like a really good way of making lots of money.
Be quick then.
And if I can cripple the rest of China financially by making them spend all their money on me.
Strong foundations
I suspect
are
Liu
built
Bei.
on such small
So he doesn't
gestures.
seem to have any territory up here anymore. But I want him to become, because he's potentially able to become one of the big factions, and if he does there, it means I've got somebody to go and take over when I want to do that.
For China!
It's
This will
time.
be short.
Yeah,
From
no.
the chaos of war.
He doesn't have
stability is
lots of
restored.
allies. I just wanted to double check that first.
China is people. Not its oppressive warlords. To arms!
Nice, solid, decisive victory. I suspect we'll be able to
Justice
cut
cannot
into
be
them
denied.
quite quickly before they can actually rally at all.
In time, they will thank us for this.
We are as one. Marching. Ready yourselves. Clearness demands renewal. Draw inwards and
Yeah,
strike
you're going to
out.
head up here. That's a start. We'll take the small city next, which they've obviously been spending a lot of money to build up. And then we'll start pushing the other way. But basically, I'm going to expand into their territory. I feel bad, because his capital used to be up near us, and we've just pushed him further and further south as the game's gone on. Oh god, everything's upside down.
Bring news of what occurred in my absence.
The path is clear. Ever forward.
Ooh, reducing corruption faction-wide. I like that. We're going to batter into there. We're going to push on to their capital as well. I could use another army here, but I don't want to be, you know, or another full stack. But I don't want to be moving everything down here. I mean, we are extending ourselves. This is the thing, is we are quite a long empire, which is problematic. But we've got fairly solid, defensible borders. And I mean, it's not like I can't throw armies up quickly. Various factions are... Ooh, that's not good. Various factions are disappearing. As I said, I think we are getting to the point where we've got big coalitions and big factions. Because while I can't see all their territories, I suspect Wu and Wei are quite big. Oh, we've got the Duchy of Qi. Who was that?
This better be worth
Oh.
my time.
Is the Child Emperor dead then? No, that was Kong Rong's faction, the Duchy of Qi. I've not seen that one before. So that's a very interesting one. And Kong... That's interesting then. So, Kong Rong has to have toppled somebody else who had that her duchy title, who I hadn't seen, to be able to take that, because he was a governor rather than emperor. Or no, maybe he can become a duchy. Maybe he just can't declare himself emperor.
Focus your rage!
Here we go.
For the people!
Nice, easy one here.
The people's voice
I
cannot
always
be
say that.
silenced.
This army needs to take a little bit. These guys seem very glass cannon-y.
We will bring righteousness to this settlement.
Promote, please.
Mountains
Yes,
stretch for
that
heaven
seems good. That's
wait.
kind of something I've wanted.
At ease.
And Sahila.
Serve peace.
These guys are going to lack anti-cav. Basically, they all seem to get odd units combinations, and it is confused. I'm going to be honest, it's confusing me a little bit what they get and why. This is a careful one, because they might have an army here.
Maintain momentum.
They don't. I suspect his armies have been off settling places, to be fair. Which makes sense for him. So these guys are going to push down here and start curving around here. And we're going to hammer into here and curve around. Oh! Okay, we're redirecting that way a bit. So we're still going to hit here, but we're going to double time back. Oh, nice. We gained a weapon. This is a nice thing about having the weaponsmith and the armor smith.
I return. How fair the people.
Right, we're going to pull back.
Deflect
We're
with
not.
shield, cleave with sword.
So they were obviously settling places over there.
When justice
That's their
triumphs,
capital.
Revelry awaits. It is ours by right. Summon the merchants. I would browse their goods.
Yeah, we don't need any more spears. That'll do. So I want to pull them in. They've got a few stacks around here. We're going to go over and take here quickly. See, they have expanded quite far. Somebody's leveled up. Take the expertise. And the resolve. Resolve is extra unit size. Oh, I've unlocked the Knights Who Say Ki achievement. Let's have a look what that one does. Playing as the Yellow Turbans recruit at least 7 Yogzia units. I don't know what that is. It's one of the units I'm recruiting, but I don't know what they're called or why. Well, I know what they're called, but I'm not quite sure why. Right, you're going to take that spice market.
Celebration is due.
So we've
Let
had a
the wine
lightning
flow
strike into their territory down here.
for our labours.
He's obviously been spending all of his... Oh, and first tale. As playing as any faction control a single spice resource. Oh, that's because we control a spice
My lord,
resource here.
I hope all is well.
Where's their capital? Their capital is now over here, which is somewhere they only settled recently.
Resist corruption and endure hardships. Outwards and on.
Ever forward. Marching.
We're going to pull back a bit because I don't want to be facing these. I mean, they're not great armies, let's be honest. But if I can face them with extra troops, that is good.
Steel for prepare my chambers.
I'm not going to increase these guys at all. We're just putting them in there, so we've got them there. Oh, Tang Zhu has leveled up as well. Let's get some more enlightenment. Right, here needs more public order. Let's level the city up to start with. Making everywhere as big as I can also helps. Plus that is somewhere we've only just taken, so it's going to take a while to get itself sorted out. Okay. Yeah, change this turn. Faction support is our big issue there, which will come with time. Because we generally gain 10 faction support per turn, which is good. So basically it takes a couple of years before everything actually becomes usable. And they're retreating now. We're going to push through here and start capturing places. basically we're just going to start battering them. I suspect as I push this way I'm going to bump into Wu. Liu Bei. Liu Bei has died. Liu Ru is now in charge of Liu Bei's faction. The Duchy of Wu has declared war on Sun Quan. I'm still confused about how Sun Quan ended up as a different faction. Because they're brothers fighting there. Mission success. Nice. Which was it? Rally Noble Sympathizers is the next one. Oh, we're so close.
Standard stance. Unify in one direction. Moving as one.
You're just going to hold there. You're going to come back over here and slowly build up.
Summon the merchants. I would browse their goods.
See, I don't know how far down this way they go. That's the lumberyard for here. Oh, it's another tea house. So very different resources in this bit of China. We're about to bump into another river as well. Very mountainous terrain here. Very different terrain than that up here. Very pretty terrain to be fair. And I love this. The limestone ridges. Which we got even better here. Which are really awesome looking. It's not here. I know it's not. There's somewhere in India which has got limestone ridges like that. But really dense, called the Tiger Trap. Which if you've never seen is worth a Google and looking at images of. And there's similar terrain in parts of China, I believe, where it's just limestone which has been cut into very sharp gorges.
Poised to strike.
This one is public order. I don't want all of them. I don't need that many public order buildings there, to be fair, but I'm going to leave them for now.
Marching. Troops. Maintain momentum.
God, you can tell how much extra range he's got. So we're going to push there, you're going to push there, you're going to hold there for now, you're going to push here, then consolidate down. I'm intrigued as to how far his territory goes. And here we go. Enlightenment. I want one which gives us enlightenment. There we go.
The time of the Han is ended. The will of heaven is shifting. The celestial empire rests on the tip of a sword. The Emperor's old champions now stoke their own imperial ambitions. The old ways scatter like leaves before the coming storm. Their time is over. Change is carried on the wind.
Therefore the sage sees difficulty even in what seems easy, and so never has any difficulties. The nature of all things is abstract, elusive and knowable, yet you have dived deep into both the infinite cosmos and yourself, and returned to the harmonious understanding of heaven and earth. Put this knowledge to work. For the people. For China. So we are now ascended. Challenger for the throne, Duchy of Wu. Another warlord has declared themselves emperor. This is the will of heaven. Or are they a traitorous and need to be put to the axe? And the Duchy of Wei. And the and Han Lian. So Kingdom of Yan has declared war. And that means a lot of these people have broken 3 kingdoms with another pretender declaring their intent. There are now, but there's not. The puppet emperor abdicates. Duchy of Q, Hanyan. Ooh, lot of experience there, and we've got a lot more positions now. And we are a fully fledged faction now. No one can stop our rise. The unstoppable yellow turban seized the very heart of China. Nice, there we already have that one.
A good ruler must be flexible and adapt their policy.
So, I think we need to defeat one of these guys completely, but now I mean, they can't have vassals now, but I don't get why they're challengers to the throne. We have... Oh, only one? You can go there where we've got the public order issues, to be fair. These ones I have to unlock through things on the tech tree, which we can actually get now. Now they take, I suspect, take quite a while. 10 turns. So actually less than these. Only because we've already got things. These unlock those positions in my court, though, so we're going to go for one of those. In fact, I'm going to change to one of those now. That said, I quite like the idea of having some good cav. When I say that, they're not good cav. I'm going to finish that one off. Oh wow, we have food issues. Let's start leveling up our food a little bit. And let us do this.
Yes, yes. What do you want?
Okay, so they've not actually declared themselves a kingdom. Weirdly. Because we've got the Kingdom of Yan, the Kingdom of Wu, but these guys are still the duchy. They'd be confused. And they're still in an alliance, which means they've not yet. I want to get some food off them. Oh wow, they won't. Never mind then. We'll fix that. Might take us a few turns to fix that food deficit, but we will get there. We do have some very ripe, territory to build. There, can't talk. We've got some very good food growing territory, so that's not going to be a huge issue. Ancillary gained. Right. We now have full diplomacy, so
make it quick.
what? I should now have access to everything. Kingdom of Yan, they're not going to trade with me. Oh, so we've got Wei, Wu, and Yan. Yan is definitely weaker than me. Wei is similar. Wu is weaker than me, so we're going to push that way. And we're going to take on Wu to get ourselves there.
Not you again.
Oh, so cancels alliances with other emperors. Once you have a soon like truth rank, you will have a right to choose the ascended emperor. The three strongest Han factions will also claim the right to rule for themselves. Victory conditions: unite China. So we don't have the Yellow Sky mandate yet, but we should have it to vassalize and make alliances with regular factions.
We thought you dead.
Oh, is it because they'll hate me?
Glad to see you.
No, well, never mind. Who needs alliances?
The goal is fixed.
Wait, what?
This will be short.
Ooh. Ooh, he's a vassal of the duchy. Oh, you git. That's why it ended, because he accepted vassalization. Oh, this could be a bad idea. I'm going to save, because I want to see. I'm not entirely sure who will end up at war
Why
with
must
here.
we speak? From the chaos of war, stability is restored.
No, we have literally just gone to war with them, but it's possible other people will join this. No, they are no longer a vassal of anybody. So rather than join the war against me, the other sides let them go. That's how scary I am, guys. I'm so scary that rather than annoy me, the other factions just basically went, no, 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 you can have him.
Never yield.
Serve the people. Embarking.
Oh, that's him himself.
Honor.
So this faction is no longer going to be called that because I am going to kill
Our
him.
faith was rewarded. Only by growth will the word be spread.
Succession, Wang Ming. However I pronounce that.
Our patience is thin.
No, they would give me quite a bit, but not quite that much. But yeah, we're going to push this way and we're going to engage the Kingdom of Wu in war to get ourselves our mandate. Because I thought we'd have a bit of a war up here as well. Oh, that's not duchy territory anymore. Interesting. So who controls here? I do like the way I can see where the kingdoms are, even if I don't know who's there. Increase our relationships, of course.
This better be worth my time.
So no, they are the duchy, even though it's not giving me... Why was that appearing a different colour? Who is that? Of Yan? Oh, that is Gong Zan's.
This will be short.
We're going to try and get some food off these guys. No. We're fixing that anyway. That'll do the job.
Poised to strike.
Really? Have they vassalized again? This time with the Kingdom of Wu. I don't care if I end up at war with the Kingdom of Wu.
Remain firm. Remain sharp.
And again, I think the Kingdom of Wu has just... I'm going to delegate that, guys. I think the Kingdom of Wu has just abandoned them again. Oh, this poor faction.
Our dominion grows.
What do you want?
See, they wouldn't vassalize with me. And they still wouldn't accept it. And yeah, no, the Kingdom of Wu abandoned them.
My aim is precise. Towards victory.
Bring news of what occurred in my absence.
The path is clear.
Crush them!
Oh wow, he had a big move there. Nice decisive victory. That's their next capital building gone.
From the roots to heaven.
Needless to say, this war is going well.
Time, they will thank us for this.
This better be worth my time.
Let's try and get some more money off you guys. We should be able to get a nice amount for that.
This bodes well.
I do like it seems you get so much stuff. I mean, I do have the buildings to create these things, which I am quite lucky to hold. But it does seem being able to sell them off to other factions is quite overpowered. A bit more enlightenment. I just want to really push our enlightenment out as much as possible, guys. Extra research rate as well. Gonna march up to the border there next turn.
Home gladdens the heart.
I think this war is going well. Ah, there's our first sighting of the Kingdom of Wu. With a small town. Again, he's probably been expanding down into this territory where they're actually quite weak. I did see that army, guys. Oh, wow. Key has fallen. We've got to appoint peacekeepers. An exquisite weapon, another nice weapon has been produced for us. And a few temples out. We do seem to be getting lots of public order issues. Everywhere, weirdly. Oh yeah, because of our food. Oh god. Okay, we are potentially going to have to pull back to deal. We might have to offer a peace simply to deal with what's going on.
I shall not waver. With purpose.
Bring news of what occurred in my absence.
Unified in intention.
Home gladdens the heart.
I would like that trade port.
Shout fury! Our victory is proof of heaven's approval.
Nice.
Only by growth will
I'm
the
surprised they
word be
didn't
spread.
make peace with somebody again. We're going to come around this way just to keep an eye on that.
What do you want?
Whatever happens, guys, we are going to have to end this one here. As always, thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have been enjoying this. Please feel free to pop any comments in the comment section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There's a link to my Discord in the comments and the description, as well as links to my Twitter, my Patreon, and my affiliations with Overclocks and Humble Bundle. So please check them out. As always, thank you very much for watching, guys.